Hello, happy to see you again to continue with our processes in Pro Workflow System module. Today, we will effectively unroll our processes. But before, let me remind you again that you can get the definitions of all workflow terms watching the presentation video titled Understanding Workflows Automation in Odoo with Pro Workflow System module. Once we have triggered our processes. We have two entry points to unroll our processes from beginning to end. The first one is under the processes menu, the positions, which lists all the current positions of each of the workflow variables in their respective processes. For example, here we have the three purchase order, we have trigger as manually or automatically. So if we display the first workflow position, it's the position of the purchase order one on the process, on this process, on the process based on the purchase order standard procedure. Here you can see the states, the different states. It is the states we have configured in our procedure and procedure stages. We have here the process buttons. Both the process buttons here and the states here are generated dynamically from the configurations made in the procedure stage and procedure stage transitions. For example, the pause and cancel button here are generated from the procedure stage transition, the standard. And denial, no, this is a procedure stage. The standard of the procedure. Here it is here. We have configured the cancel action name. Let's duplicate this tab. In the process positions, the purchase order one. Here we have the purchase order is purchase order standard procedure. We have the cancel button. The cancel button we have configured here. The button tip of the cancel is bootstrap danger, which is customized here. The pop-up description cancellation action button is what we have configured here. The cancel action title, cancellation action button. Now we can see here that apart from the pause and cancel buttons, we do not have the confirmation button or denial button, because we have here that it says that there are pending counter action. In the previous video, we have said that counter actions are cases of co-action or co-signature where the interventions of the signers are ordered. Here, it tells us that it's awaiting for the confirmation of this user. So let's log out and log for the other user. For example, let's see this. So let's log in. Here we can see here that the language is Spanish, the default language of the user. Here we go to Spanish. Here we can see the confirm and confirm process button. If we come here, you can see that, for example, let's get the stage transition. The stage transition here, we have configured the denial action name is infinite and denial action title. Here we have the denial action name infinite. Here we have the confirmation button, and here we have the different states. So the process buttons here depends on the first on the user, the current user. Second, it depends on if there are pending counter actions, and third, it depends if there are pending job executions. So this is the first entry points for us to unroll our processes. The second entry point, the first entry point is under processes menu in position. The second is under general menu, the workflow bubbles. We get into the form of the workflow bubble. Here we have the process buttons. We can confirm or cancel the process. All we have to do is click on the button. If we want to confirm, we click on confirm and the state will move to confirmed. if we infirm the the state would stay on draft. If we cancel, the state would be cancelled. And there you have it, how to we can roll our processes from beginning to end. It's just about clicking on buttons, process buttons to confirm or unfirm or cancel. In the next video, we will talk about delays and durations of our processes. Bye and see you next.